Hi, I'm Hcortez, also known as the Financial Health Mentor to the Black community. And you're here because someone told you about the Black Wealth Movement. That's right, there's an economic movement sweeping the nation and bringing real solutions to the Black community, and you want to know more about it. Okay, what is the Black Wealth Movement, you may be asking? The Black Wealth Movement is the answer to a question, and that question is this: how do we bring economic empowerment and community development back to the Black community? It's simple, but you first have to understand this. You can never develop a community without capital, and you can't empower a community economically unless you first empower the people in that community economically, and all empowerment begins with education. There are three forms of education here in America. Two forms are taught in school, and those two forms will allow you to get by and survive in America. What are they? Number one is a scholastic education. Reading, writing, your basic arithmetic, that will allow you to get by in America. The second type is a vocational education. You know, job skills, maybe a trade, learning some things that in college that will get you a good corporate cubicle or something of that nature. Those are vocational skills, and they will allow you to survive in America. But the education that you need to thrive in America is a financial education. And guess what? That's the education that's not being taught in schools. That's the education that you have to seek out and source for yourself. So the Black Wealth Movement is a collection of people who are committed to bringing those fundamental financial principles back to our communities so we can start the process of building multi-generational wealth. So you might be thinking, how could the Black Wealth Movement bring financial literacy to the masses of Black people? Well, it's simple. We've partnered with a company called MyEcon out of Atlanta, Georgia. It's a Black-owned company, 12 years old, debt-free, and in the last 12 years, they've helped to increase the cash flow of their associates by over $400 million. Now, I want you to get what I just said. I did not say that MyEcon, the company, made $400 million off the backs of its associates. MyEcon has helped their associates in 12 years put almost $500 million back into their pockets. Money that would have otherwise gone to Uncle Sam in taxes, through the banks via debt, or corporate America via big business. But because of a simple strategic approach that MyEcon teaches, those associates, including myself, was able to put back in their pockets over $400 million. So what is this education that MyEcon teaches? And it's funny that all of these years, as a 42-year-old man, I have not been able to find all of these principles and all of these strategies taught in one place. MyEcon stands on 5 major pillars. Number one, entrepreneurship. We understand that if you don't have a business in America, and America is business, then you're really a foreigner in your own country. Number 2, tax minimization. It's our opinion that the tax code is the number one wealth building tool in all the world. But just like other tools, there's only a handful of people who know how to use this tool effectively for building wealth. And we want to show you what we know. Number 3, debt elimination. If you're already struggling to understand how taxes is hurting your pocket, then that could be the reason that you're drowning in debt. America says that 3 out of 4 Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, right? So debt elimination is critically important on your wealth building journey. Number 4, credit education. If you don't understand the role that credit plays in your life and how important it is to improve your credit, maintain good credit, or leverage credit to build wealth, you will find yourself struggling permanently because credit is king here in America. Number 5, investment education. Black people have got to understand the power in accumulating income producing assets. We spend a lot of money in this country. I read a statistic just this week that says Black people account for 87% of all retail sales. And another statistic that black people make the lowest medium income in the country. How do we make the least amount of money and account for 87% of retail sales? Because we don't understand the power of accumulating income producing assets. So we want to show you the importance of investing and how to do it, and do it with a great deal of success. Those are the 5 pillars that my econ teaches. And again, that's the reason the Black Wealth Movement has joined with my econ to bring economic empowerment to the community, because they have all of this education under one umbrella. So really quickly, before we talk about the types of people that we're looking for to join this movement, I want to address 2 major elephants in the room. Number 1, there is a monthly fee to be a part of the Black Wealth Movement. See, my econ provides this education via a website and online portal where you can access this information 24/7, even on your smartphone. So to have access to that, the fee per month is just $35. To be technically correct, it's $34.95. Now, I get it. Some people have commitment issues. Some people will see, no matter how much value I can tell you that this membership has, will always see that $34.95 as a bill and not an investment. But again, if we can teach you how entrepreneurship works to your benefit, how to minimize your taxes, how to eliminate your debt, how to fix your credit, and how to invest, are you going to tell me that's not worth $1.17 per day? Because that's what $34.95 breaks down to, $1.17 per day. Most people can manage that if building generational wealth is important to them. The second elephant that we have to address is the fact that my econ's business strategy is built on a network marketing platform. I understand that a lot of people have some really ill feelings towards network marketing, multi-level marketing companies, direct sales. Some people even call them pyramids, or whatever the case is. Our business strategy includes a network marketing component. And here's why. The IRS has recognized network marketing businesses as legit businesses that we can take full advantage of the tax code the same way that Walmart can, the same way that Meineke can, the same way that Macy's can, the same way that Google can, and write off tons of expenses that they have to grow their business. Well, guess what? A lot of the expenses that you're spending money on right now can become legal, legitimate, ethical, and moral tax deductions if you added a home-based business to your wealth building portfolio. Secondly, we've added that piece because it's a low cost to get into business with a tremendous upside if you know how to build it. And we can teach you how to build it. But don't get caught up on that. Our strategies alone will make you wealthy if you hang around long enough. We added the business piece so that those who want to add a little gasoline to the fire, those who want to build this generational empire a lot quicker, can have an influx of cash by building a network marketing opportunity to bring in some extra money to help them do that. Now, who are we looking for to help us get the word out, to help us bring economic empowerment and community development to our community? You have to meet 5 criteria if you want to join this movement. Number 1, you've got to be committed to your family. See, we recognize that the family is a cornerstone of nation. And it's the fear of a black nation that has the black family under so much attack right now. So you've got to be committed to your family. Number 2, you've got to be committed to building a legacy and an empire for your family's future generations. Number 3, you've got to be committed to the community, right? We're not building wealth so we can ride 7 Bentleys. We're not building wealth so we can have a closet full of the latest designer handbags. We're building wealth so that we can pass it down to future generations, and when our cup runneth over, we can take the excess and pour into our communities. Number 4, When you learn these strategies and you get them working in your life, you have to commit to teaching them to other people. And number 5, we have a pay it forward model that we use here. Someone who directed you to this website is willing to pay it forward for you to join this movement. And if you accept that offer, then your commitment is to pay it forward for at least 3 other people. We're recruiting an army of soldiers that will first get their personal finances in order, second, help others do the same thing. So if you've committed to those 5 things, then we want you to be a part of this movement. Learn what it is that we do, what we're all about, and if you see an opportunity for yourself, get back with the person who invited you to this video, let them know that you would love for them to pay it forward for you, and we'd be happy to do that if you can commit to those 5 things. I'm Hcortez, also known as the Financial Health Mentor to the Black community. Until I talk to you guys next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. Peace out.